Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about my thoughts on The School for Good and Evil. Before I get into the video, I would just like to mention that these are my personal opinions. I'm not forcing them on anyone. Feel free to agree or disagree and write what you think in the comments. The School for Good and Evil is a good movie to watch with your family and friends, however it was just too predictable. Everything about the movie was what you would expect from a usual fantasy. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if you're like me and you cherish fantasy movies with unprecedented twists and turns, then it's not a movie to excitedly look forward to. Also, am I the only person who found Rafal to be the most attractive male character in the movie, or is it that the other male characters were poorly portrayed? Tell me what you think in the comments. I wondered how the schoolmaster knew Sophie had placed a letter in the tree at that particular time. Was it a routine for someone in the school to always check for letters to their school? Was it a magic spell that prompted the schoolmaster? Or was it mentioned at some point in the movie but I was too distracted to listen? I do not understand how the schoolmaster took a liking to Sophie. Sophie, in my opinion, did not show any particular talent, neither did Agatha, but at least she was an alleged witch. It seems the schoolmaster overlooked all the talented students at the School for Evil, even crossed out using Lady Leonora Lesso for his evil work, and picked a wannabe princess who had feelings for someone else. The powers bestowed on Sophie did not seem to be maximized to their full potential. It looked like child's play. The fighting scene at the end was unrealistic. How is it that the building collapsed on the students yet not even one person died? I would have preferred something darker came out of the blood magic and the fight between the School for Good and Evil. It would have made the movie more interesting. The use of blood magic would have seemed more destructive if people actually died from it. I also did not appreciate the way the teachers were kicked out of the picture when their power could have been useful in the last fight. In fact, I did not see much power display from the teachers. It was disappointing. The only people who seemed impressive were Tedros, Agatha, and Rafal. I would have loved more flashbacks to give the story and its characters a deeper meaning, however, there were little to none. One thing I also did not get was why the village called Agatha a witch and even threatened her when she had not shown any remarkable aptitude for magic. There are a lot of things in the movie that weren't great, but if you want an average fantasy movie to relax after a tiring day, The School for Good and Evil is not so bad. Tell me what you think in the comments about The School for Good and Evil and have a wonderful day.